Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 8th. I had to look at my watch because I can never remember what day it is. So, woke up this morning, beautiful, wonderful day, absolutely just had a few things to get finished up here, had a few things to get taken care of the house. Had a gentleman come in, supposed to be here at 9 a.m. to pick up 4 of my vending machines that I've been storing in this back room that I don't need. I've been kind of holding on to parts. One of them, I think, was rebuildable. I just never put it out in service. I just never did get the parts for it. Started pricing out the parts for it, and it's a little more I want to spend to get it up and running. So I just dumped off all 4 of them. Supposed to be here at 9 a.m. So I got a few things taken care of beforehand. Nothing major, plenty of dogs and whatnot, and the whole thing that happens. Went ahead about 9 a.m. Hadn't heard anything. Supposed to be contacting me ahead of time to let me know like when they're going to be getting here, kind of thing. No answer, no replies and stuff. Didn't hear nothing from nobody. So I reached out. Finally got a hold of their boss, and he's like, "Well, I've given your number. He's supposed to be on his way. He's supposed to let you know. Yada yada." Find out he's like 90 minutes out at least. Turns out to be he was like 115 minutes out, which is a way damn different thing, but it is what it is. So not real pleased. Had I known it was that late, I would have probably went and looked at a kayak this morning. There was that weird time frame, like I might not be able to get that over there and back, or I at least would have went and got my long bike ride in today before he got here. So there's no way I was gonna be able to get enough time in my 4+ hour bike ride to get back here by 9 a.m. But I could have been back here by 11:30. So it is what it is. But we got the guy finally showed up. I was not real happy. Went to the bank, whatnot. Got that taken care of. Went to head out of the bank. Some guy, the third car back, sets through a green light, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I honk, ain't fine. As he pulls up, it barely turns yellow. He slams on brakes, and I'm like, "Oh, you dickhead." And then they're digging around inside the truck and stuff. Him and the passenger both looking at shit. Light turns green and they're still sitting there. And I'm like, "Oh no, you don't get to do that. You don't get to like set through one entire green light. And then you get like, you don't get an extra second at that. Like you look at that light like it's an NHRA drag race. And the moment that thing starts to glow, you punch it and get the hell out of the way of everybody else behind us." So beeped the horn again and stuff. And I was like, "Just move it along, man. Like, come on, you gotta be kidding me." So I was like, "You just suck." So got back home, got some other things figured out. Finally, the guy shows up. Was not real pleased the whole process of waiting around that long. Just the lack of respect really annoys the shit out of me. If you're late, that's fine. Shit happens. Traffic around hell. You're not an hour and a half late in a 2.5 hour drive. You know, that was you left late and you were basically being a dickhead. And at least let somebody know. Just let us know. Hey, I got caught in traffic. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Not the case. So it finally gets here. We get the machines loaded up. Not the most productively, I guess, smart guy, like just the way I want to do things stuff didn't make much sense. So I kind of redirected the concept of how I wanted these machines to come out of my house, and he then played along with my philosophy of how I wanted it done, and it worked fairly well at that point. Got him out here, I got paid. He got on the road, everything was great. Had a few things here in the house, taking care of and stuff, just kind of chilling around a little bit, getting things kind of settled down, cleaning up some messes that was made, putting things back in place. And one of the dogs I'm watching, she's very old. She's like 18 or some crap now. She's old, been having issues. Every once in a while she doesn't back up. Her legs are having muscle atrophy. She can't back up very good. So if she gets into a corner, into like a small area, and she can't walk around it, she'll start screaming, kind of like a cat, like this weird bark thing she does when she's scared. She can't turn around, and she made that noise. So it's like, shit. So I run to like look in the corners where she might be, and she's not. She's laying on her side and she can't get up, and she's like, I think she was having a seizure. It was bad. I've had to talk to the people who own the dog, and they're gone and stuff. What happens? Something bad happens to the dog when they're gone. Yada yada. Fine. It didn't come down. I right on her side. She was super just laid her down into the living room and stuff. And the one part there, put a blanket around or a sheet around her, kind of curl her a spot to kind of lay down into. Got a cooling pad underneath her, and it was like an hour and a half, and she's still like just panting away, like her heart's going, breathing heavy, deep, just craziness. And I'm like, okay, this is waiting too long. This is way too long. So I finally reach out to the owners, and they're out hiking. They got shoddy service at best. We finally decide it's best to take the dog to the vet. Get her to the vet. By the time we get to the vet, she's doing better. Not perfect, but she's doing better. So I gave her a light sedative that I'm going to basically continue to give her at least until they get home. And I think we had a talk for left. This is probably the last time my babysitter. They're going to look into basically putting her down. She has no quality of life. She's not in pain. She just doesn't know where she's at. She's not living her best life anymore. So I dealt with that crazy stress, which was just, I know it's not a big deal. It's my dog, but it's almost worse because it's not my dog. I don't get to make the decision for me. I got to make it for somebody else. And that really does suck. And it would just whip me out so much. Like it took so much energy out of me dealing with that. It was crazy. Got that all kind of somewhat settled back down. She started doing better. Like I said, I did get her back home. Got some food in her. Got some water in her. and whatnot. So it was definitely a good thing. Karen finally got home from work. We chilled out a little bit, decided to run up to the Dog House, which is basically a little dive bar that does comedy. We ended up seeing James John, a couple other people, and James is great. We hung out with James a little bit at the end, talked to him and stuff that night after everything got wrapped up, and just, he's a hell of a guy. We've met James a handful of times, stuff. We've seen him perform multiple times, and definitely a lot of fun in his process. So I'm not a big fan of his closer, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, we had a great time. We got back home, but ended up just, it's a good place. It's a shit dive bar. It really is. It is what it is. So we got it all done. I got back here and I was just exhausted. I think literally the dog, that took so much out of me, and I was just happy to call it a night and crash into bed. So that's all I got for now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.